Hey guys, today I wanted to talk a little bit about Pokemon Go, which right now the servers are full. But anyway, or the servers are experiencing issues, which probably just means everybody's playing it at once, because this is one of the most awaited games I've ever seen. Pokemon is a super nostalgic thing for most people. For kids, it's just something fun, and you know, it's still running anime on TV, it's still selling toys, it's still a huge thing in our culture. And so, you know, having, you know, just a little game to play. I like the music a lot. It's very nostalgic too, because it's just, you know. But today I wanted to talk about accessibility and Pokemon Go, because when you're a disabled person, a game coming out that says, oh, you have to walk so far to get this and this and this, it doesn't sound like the most fun game for you. Because if you're bedbound in a wheelchair, you have to use crutches, you just have any sort of mobility issue, suddenly it's you're kind of wondering how this might work out for you, because you want to play too, but sometimes these things are really just not good at inclusion. But I've been playing Pokemon Go all morning, and I have a few things to say that are good, a few things to say that are bad, just a little bit of both. And so I'm going to start out. I think Pokemon Go did better with inclusion of disabled people than I thought it would. I don't know if that was its goal, but I think it did better. I like the inclusion of like the incense thing. I mean, I know like in Pokemon there was a move you could do where you could get Pokemon to come closer. I can't remember. It was Sweet Scent, I think. And so the inclusion of incense makes sense, and also isn't that far out of the realm of Pokemon, and so it makes sense, and it ties in, and it helps like include people who can't walk around that much, because it brings the Pokemon to you, or it brings more Pokemon to your area, and so you don't have to wait as long for Pokemon to spawn up. I think Pokemon spawn up in your area even if you're not using incense, but it takes longer, and so that's a thing as well. I like that. What I don't like is like how much money it costs to use incense and stuff like that, but that's going to be inevitable, that it's like a pay-to-play sort of thing. And it being pay to play for someone who's disabled and like not for everyone else is something that happens in a lot of games, I think. Like, you have to pay extra for like these little tidbits of things and apps. Like, you have to pay extra for like to be able to change the screen in certain apps and things like that, which, you know, actually helps disabled people, but they have to pay for that, and that's not always right. But it's something you're used to as a disabled person, and it's something that you kind of expect, and so yeah. I don't know if there's a way to like get incense without paying for it, because I don't know, I just paid for it, and like, I just, yeah, I'm on level 5 now, and I don't really see any other way of getting it. I don't know if like in the higher levels you can earn incense or anything like that, but it's also really hard to level up. So even if you could, I don't know if it would be really, I don't know if that would be a sensible way of like trying to get it, because you're already having a lot of trouble finding Pokemon, and if you can only get it in the higher levels, then again, you know, you're not really going to be able to achieve that on your own. I was really hoping to show some of the app here, or some of what I've gotten so far, just like sitting in my bed, because I'm on level 5. I've gotten, I have a friend who has used the app since last night, which is 1, longer than I have, and 2, he's been walking around using the app, and I'm further along than he is right now, just using incense and sitting in my bed. So I think it shows that things are achievable in this game for disabled people, which is something I really like, because in a lot of games, even when you use this sort of stuff and are trying and trying, you know, you still can't get as far as other people. I think this shows that you still can get as far in the game as other people, even if you have to use like other methods to do it. And so I want to show mine, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through because of the servers. That's another thing, like it's not super playable yet. Like, I think they released it too early, to be honest. And I was expecting it to be too early, because there was a lot of push from fans, and so they were saying, oh, we're gonna release it now, and we're gonna release it now. It's like, okay. But they set a super early date because of the fans pushing. But I don't think that, let me make sure I don't show where I live here. I don't give you a GPS locale of where I live. But I think they pushed and pushed. I think fans pushed and pushed until they set a date to release it, and they just released it on that date instead of continuing beta testing and continuing this and that until they got a working model that was going to be, you know, better for the public. And here I am. If you know how to friend people, like, I don't know how to friend people, but here I am. I am Maddie as a Hatter. If you know how to friend people, you can friend me, but I don't know how to friend people. Nobody knows how to friend people. I have a feeling you can only friend people in real life, and that's sort of the thing. That's how much money I've had to buy. Actually, I've had to buy more than that, but anyway, there are my medals and whatnot. Yeah, all of my medals. And yeah, my journal is just full of this person was caught, this person was caught. I got an Eevee, which I'm super psyched about. I don't know if they're really common in this game or not, but like, yeah. Here are all my Pokemon. I wanted to, oh. No, not eggs. I didn't want to show you eggs. Now eggs, I don't know how to get eggs, but I have a feeling that eggs will be like super, why will it not, oh. That will be super hard to obtain. Oh, I've evolved a Kakuna, And where is it? I've also evolved a Pidgeotto, because I caught enough to evolve those. I like the evolve mechanic in this game, which some people might disagree, but I actually like it, kind of. Like having to catch enough and then being able to evolve. It might be a real biatch when it comes to rare Pokemon, but when it comes to like the more common ones, I think it's fun. But I was talking about the eggs anyway. And I dropped my phone. Let's not drop my phone because, well, at least it's on my bed now. But, oh my gosh, now it says like nearby I have like 3 Eevees nearby. I don't know how that's a thing. I guess they are super common. And maybe different Pokemon come out at different times of day. But, while we are here, I'm gonna use another incense. And I automatically, there's a Pidgey right here. So I'm gonna catch this Pidgey. Watch me. Watch me in real life catch this Pidgey. I have so much trouble throwing the balls though, and that's another thing I think might be a bitch for some disabled people who don't have the hand-eye coordination or have shaky hands. Like, cause me and my hands just don't get along. They don't shake super bad. Like, I have a little bit of a tremor in them. But, they just, like, I mean, me and my hands just don't get along. I can't. And also, it's my eyesight as well, I think. But I just can't throw these balls worth a... And that sounds really dirty. But I can't throw these Pokeballs worth a crap. And I think it might be harder for some other disabled people who have worse problems with their eyes and worse problems with their hands. I think that mechanic could have been made a little bit easier, but I know why they did that mechanic the way they did, because it's really kind of nostalgic to get to throw your own Pokeball the way like you would have wanted to when you were a kid. And I mean, that's as close as you get to, like, you know, going whoosh. So, the egg mechanic, I know you have to walk like so far with an egg before it hatches, and I don't know how you get eggs, but walking so far with an egg before it hatches is gonna be, I think, impossible for some disabled people. And I think, considering the way, like, I think there could be ways to cheat that. I don't know. And whenever I get an egg, I will try and cheat that. I will try and cheat that, because there ain't no way I'm walking like 5 miles to, you know, there ain't no way I'm walking 5 miles, because I literally can't. I can, like, get in my wheelchair, and I can't even go 5 miles in my wheelchair because my wheelchair has such bad wheels on it. Like, it's super hard to push. So there's no way that's happening. So, the best I can figure is I could walk back and forth in my pool for however long I needed to, and that would be like legit, doing it legit. But, cause I have a waterproof case to put over my phone, so I take my phone in the pool. But, I don't know. I don't know anything about gyms. I don't know anything about anything else because I haven't been there. I'm hoping that when my friend is off work next time, because he said he was gonna bring me my birthday presents anyway. So, which I totally don't want at this point. I'm done with my birthday, but what the F ever. You know, just, I mean, I gotta tell you, like, birthdays are just birthdays, holidays, whatever. Can't every day just be a normal crappy day that you hate? But I'm sorry. I'm very negative, aren't I? But anyway, since he might spend time with me that day, I don't know. He may not. I thought maybe we would drive by one of the places that's supposed to be a gym, and we might see what's happening there. And I might do a follow-up video to this one and tell you about that. But again, accessibility wise, that the gym mechanic also is like a no-go, because if you have no one to take you and all that stuff, it's kind of bullshit. It's kind of bull honky. Because if you have no one to take you, you have no one to take you. And like, if you're in your bed, you're in your bed. Like, people might have someone to take them, but they might not be able to leave their bed. So, you know, the gym mechanic is kind of effed up. I would like if people could join gyms, even if they weren't, like, even if they weren't able to go to them. I think that would be cooler. I think it would be more fun. I would like some kind of chat mechanic, maybe, like, so that people who are disabled and who can't go to gyms, because people who talk about going to gyms talk about, oh yeah, we sit outside and we just talk about how nostalgic this is, and we just talk about Pokemon and stuff. And then it makes me feel bad for like all the people who, you know how many pictures I saw from my Spoonie friends of them playing Pokemon Go in hospital beds this morning? And you know, like, all my Spoonie friends are the ones who are talking about it, and who are talking about it so much. And I'm glad it's as accessible as it is, because otherwise the conversation would be so different. But I think it would be so cool for them if there was some chat mechanic where like they could join a gym from like wherever they are, and they could join a gym, and like there would be a chat mechanic where they could talk to people in their own gym, you know. But I mean, who knows what'll happen? Who knows if it'll evolve with time. It's still obviously in very early stages because it still barely works, but yeah, we'll see where it goes. This video is very long, and it's a one take, so I better stop talking. But if you watch this, thanks for whatever. There are things I shouldn't have said in this video that make me want to cut it, but I'm not going to cut it. I'm not going to cut this video. 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 No. I might cut this video. Damn it. No, I'm not going to cut it. I'm not going to cut it because I said I wouldn't cut it. And it's only 18 minutes. You can watch 18 minutes, right? No, you can't. Damn it. No one's gonna watch this. No one's gonna watch this. No one's gonna watch this. Be more positive. Believe in yourself. Your dreams can come true. And I'm talking to you while I'm talking to myself. Anything can happen. Anything. Even maybe this game will work later, and maybe I'll catch more Eevees. If I catch enough Eevees, can I evolve them into like whatever I want? Is that how it works? This is like the worst angle. It's like the worst angle ever. I'm gonna go. If I can find the button.